Hello, boys and girls, and salutations. Today, for Charlotte's Web Chapter 15, you are going to need your materials, your pen or pencil to write with, your Charlotte's Web packet, and of course, your book of Charlotte's Web. So pause the video if you need to and gather those things. All right, welcome back. So let's take a look at the questions for Chapter 15. I can't believe it. We are only 7 chapters away from finishing the book. So here in Chapter 15, it asks us to, let's kind of adjust this a bit. There we go. What did the crickets symbolize? What did the crickets symbolize? So the crickets in Chapter 15, which that is the title, what do they mean? What do they kind of show? And we're going to use 3 different ways. We're going to write down 3 things that they symbolize. What did Wilbur do to make himself radiant? So remember, that's his new word in the web. So what is he going to do? Charlotte said that she may not be able to go to the fair because she will be A, laying eggs, B, hibernating, C, spinning a new web. And before we actually read the chapter, you might actually figure out what that answer is. Number 4, can you think of something that she can do to allow her to go? To allow Charlotte to go to the fair. So those are our 4 questions for Chapter 15. And then Chapter 15, Wilbur Adjectives. This is what you're going to do on your own. But of course, when we're doing our answering the questions, we can start this part together. So what adjectives has Charlotte used to describe Wilbur? We're going to put all those adjectives in. So we already know it was some pig was one of them. So let's write that. Some pig. That was one adjective. She also said that he was terrific, right? And then she's going to write the word radiant. Very good. So add those 3 adjectives in right now. Okay, let's take a look at some brand new vocabulary words for Chapter 15. So the first word we're going to see is modest. Modest. Now, someone who is modest is usually someone who is very shy. Okay. Modest also means you never really talk about yourself. If someone says, "Oh, you're so good at drawing," and you say, "Oh, I'm okay," you're just being modest, right? You don't like to toot your own horn. Here's one of my favorite words, monotonous. Monotonous. And then those of you who've read Red Fern, Where the Red Fern Grows, we saw this new word in our Where the Red Fern Grows book. Monotonous just means boring and repetitive. You just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. That's monotonous. And some of you might know the meaning to this word, stuck up. Oh, if someone is stuck up, it is a feeling of being better than others. So you can either be stuck up, or the antonym or the opposite of stuck up is modest. Okay, that's the opposite. You are either stuck up or you're the opposite, modest. Okay, so let's see how those vocabulary words are used in today's chapter. Let's take a look at some pictures. So today we're going to be looking at the first one. The title of the chapter is crickets. Let's take a look at what a cricket is. That's a cricket, and there's lots in Santa Maria. They almost look like little mini grasshoppers, and they do hop. They do hop, and they make a sound too. So that's a cricket, and it's pretty big. You can kind of tell that it's a cricket. So this is the sound of a cricket. Let's see if I can get it going, you guys. Here we go. So that's a cricket. How many of you have actually heard something like that before? Yeah. So that is the cricket, and it makes that chirping sound using its wings. Pretty neat. All right. So the last thing that we're going to look at is a spider egg sac. So one of our questions was, why can't Charlotte go to the fair? Well, you're going to see why, but we're looking at a spider egg sac. So do you think you know the reason why Charlotte can't go? It almost looks like a little cotton ball. Not my favorite thing to look at, but if you see something like that around, it's most likely a spider egg sac. Okay, a spider egg sac. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to stop the video right here for part 1 of Charlotte's Web. Meet me in just a few moments to read chapter 15.